Let's freaking go, Sixers fans. Oh my goodness, we got Nick Nurse. What a great signing. That's the best coach available, and we did it. We made a huge upgrade from Doc to Nurse. Wow. Wow, man. I couldn't be happier. This is an amazing coach. I have a great feeling. I have a good feeling that he's going to hold Embiid accountable, and oh man, he's just the type of guy to do that. He's the type of guy to not talk trash on a player, but after a bad game, he's going to go to the media and talk bad about the player, basically. I mean, and he's not scared to speak his mind, and that's the kind of coach we need. Like, if Nick Nurse coached Ben Simmons, he's not going to be like, oh, we don't need him to shoot. Like, he's not the type of guy. So I'm very excited about the signing. It's the best coach, like I said, the best coach available. He's known as a creative guy. The last video I posted, I said, rumors has it that we're going to get him. And we got him. So, yeah. And I love that he had a meeting with Embiid before we even signed him. Embiid gave the green light. Was like, yeah, I fuck with this guy. They got him. So, it's amazing. Embiid knows what he has to do at this point of his career, and that's to actually do it. To put your mind to it and be the man. And Nick Nurse is that guy is going to help him be the man. I feel like he's going to have more touches in the post. He's going to just force him to be more dominant of a player. And that's going to help him in general because he's always going to have that body. He's always going to have that physicality. No matter what age he's going to be at, he always has that body, Unless, he can't walk anymore. His knees fuck up. But at the point as he is now, he's the most physical player. He's the biggest player, most dominant player in the league. He's going to use that to his advantage. He's not going to just be like, all right, you're big. You're just going to shoot more threes. That's not going to happen. I see him being in the post, just being even more dominant than he's ever been. And Nick Nurse is going to lead that cause. All right, enough Nick Nurse. I'm going to be talking about, as Sixers fans, we need to be more excited. We're so down in the dumps. I understand we lost Game 7 to the Celtics, but we're so down in the dumps. People actually said the trade Embiid. Come on. We still have some future to look. We have some future players to look out for, and be excited for. And that's Jaden Springer. I've been a fan of Jaden Springer ever since we drafted him. I saw him in the summer league with Tyrese. I just loved his game. Great defender. He's gotten better as a shooter since his rookie year. I remember seeing him his rookie year. He wasn't a great shooter, but he's always had the athleticism. And now the fact that, in the G League, he won G League's Finals MVP. And when he played in games, especially the Hawks game, when he came in, I think it was one of the last games of our season, he dropped 19 points and he kept us in the game. He's the reason why we won. He hit the game tire. I think he hit the last 2 buckets that we needed to tie and win the game. So, I'm very excited for this player, and Nick Nurse loves those kind of players, those guards who are stocky and can just play defense very aggressive. Doc has not played Jaden Springer at all. He has and that same thing with Paul Reed. It took him a year and a half for Doc was like, oh, Paul Reed's actually decent enough to play, and then this year he still wasn't even playing him to start off the season. It's funny. It's so funny, thinking about it now, but Jaden Springer is going to get his opportunity, and I'm just so excited to see that. Because when he's actually granted the opportunity to play, he's played well. He's played well enough to me to deserve some more minutes. Every time I saw him play and he played well, I would just expect, all right, maybe next game he's going to get a little more minutes. Maybe Doc is going to sprinkle him in more. There has to be stuff that we don't see in practice. Maybe he doesn't work hard, but obviously that's not true because this man just won the G League championship and Finals MVP. So this guy obviously works on his craft. I don't see how he didn't earn any minutes during the regular season. Kind of sucks, but it's all good because he's going to get his opportunity now. And as Sixers fans, we got to look up. We can't just dwell. I mean, we can cry all we want, but we got to stop being losers and just look out for the talent we have. It sucks because we would have had a great young core with Jaden Springer, Tyrese Maxey, Charles Bassey, and Isaiah Joe. I feel like we could have started something with that, core, at least with Embiid, keep them around. But, our front office doesn't think of stuff like that. And our team is just constantly changing, and our chemistry has to be low. There's no wonder why we keep losing, because we don't have no chemistry. And that's the main problem at this point. We need a core to trust, a core four. That's what we need. And of course, the other player I had to be talking about was Tyrese Maxey. Okay, Tyrese Maxey he's their Sixers' very own superhero. Basically, I look at this man like a superhero. I love Maxey so much. I love him, man, because he's still young, and he got thrown into the fire, and ultimately that made him better. I'm happy that Ben Simmons did that, because that made Tyrese, man. Because you know damn well Tyrese was not going to get any playing time if Ben Simmons still played. Doc was like, nah, he's still young, I can't trust him. But yeah, that was a good thing for him, I think. But I think Tyrese Maxey is going to make that jump next year. I always told my friend that Tyrese Maxey is the next Kobe Bryant. And I don't mean that by his skill or the way they play, because they play totally different positions. They play totally different play styles. But the career trajectory, the way their first 3 seasons played out for both of these players are almost identical. And I want to state that again. I am not saying Tyrese Maxey is going to be better than Kobe Bryant or anything like that. I just want to point out how similar their first 3 seasons are, and how similar their positions were, and of how they were drafted into their situation. So I think it's very cool and unique, and I just want to show it to you guys, basically. So in Kobe's first 3 seasons, he averaged 14 points, 3 boards, 2 assists in his first 200 games. And, that's not crazy stats, and that's, people forgot he came off the bench. Same thing with Tyrese Maxey. His first season came off the bench. And Tyrese ended up averaging 15 points, 3 assists, and basically 3 boards in his first 196 games. So Tyrese actually averaged more points, more boards, and assists. So, I'm not, like I said, this is not showing that Tyrese Maxey's career is going to be just like Kobe's, but it's just a good insight that, we have to take our time on these players, and Tyrese still has so much more of his career to play out, so we really don't know what's going to happen, but the thing that we do know is that he has tremendous and great work ethic. He's gotten so much better within these few 3 years, and that's why I compare him to Kobe, because I know he works hard and I know he wants to be great. So I think he's gonna have a great, I think he's gonna be an all-star next year. I really do, and we need to believe in him too. He has to feel the love and support. He has to feel that, yeah, we're not scared. We know we're dedicated to you, Tyrese. And same with Embiid. You guys gotta love Embiid. Both of these players they play their heart out, and I really think Tyrese has such a great future. And that's gonna wrap up the video. But it all comes down to Nick Nurse at this point. He's our new leader. He's going to be the guy who everyone's going to look up to. He's going to change the identity and the style of the team. So this is on you, Nick. Let's do this thing. Let's win this chip, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
그러던